increased to 80,469 after 560 new deaths were recorded in the last reporting cycle. Over 13,000 new positive cases were also recorded. This represents a positivity rate of 20%. Meanwhile, the SABC and the Gauteng provincial government have partnered to make the headquarters of the public broadcaster in Auckland Park a pop-up COVID-19 vaccination site. The 3-day site opened this morning and is aimed at supporting the Gauteng Department of Health's efforts to vaccinate as many people as possible against the coronavirus. So as we've just said, the SABC and the Gauteng government have launched a pop-up vaccination site at the public broadcaster's head office in Johannesburg. The initiative caters for staff members as well as the general public.
I think the reason why we did this is the truest expression of our mandate to inform the public, to create awareness, and to ensure that the nation gets vaccinated.
And also, how long is this going to be here? Are you quite happy with the turnaround that you're seeing as well, this use of SABC facilities?
Yes, it's been brilliant. The aim was to ensure we use our infrastructure, facilities, radio platforms as well as television platforms to spread the word, to spread the message, and to ensure nation building and create awareness for people to come and vaccinate. We're going to have this for the next 4 days. And the idea is that depending on the turnout, and it's quite good today, we would obviously continue engaging with the Gauteng Department of Health and the entire province to continue with this. And the next step is also to take it to the different provinces. We're going to be doing Free State, Limpopo, and all of the other provinces.
We are also seeing improvement with regard to the men. In the last few days, there are more men who are responding. Again, we want to vaccinate everybody. We are collaborating with various sectors, the religious sector, the private sector. We are also going to various clusters of industry. But the collaboration with the media houses is also great. So come to the SABC for your vaccination. Take your jab. You will be much, much safer when you have vaccinated. There's really no excuse. The wise decision is that when you have taken your jab, the more people we vaccinate, we want to open more sectors of the economy, including sports and the entertainment industry. So we want to call on you to join us.
SABC News reporter Mahlako Komane has more on the vaccination drive at the public broadcaster.
Yes, indeed. Good afternoon to you, Nzinga. We are still here at the pop-up vaccination site by the Gauteng government. We have seen quite a lot of people coming in here. It started at 6 o'clock this morning. It's going to run up until 4 o'clock this afternoon. It will be here as well as tomorrow, which is Friday, Saturday as well, on both days, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning and closing at 4 o'clock. There's also a drive-through section of this vaccination. So if you just want to jump into your car, at your lunch hour, during your lunch hour, you can come and do that, get your jab. We're also seeing that there's 2 options on offer here in terms of the different vaccines that are on offer, which is the double dose of the Pfizer, as well as the Johnson & Johnson, which is a single dose. People opting for the various ones, between the two, depending on what works for them. We've also seen SABC staffers also coming out, to also get their vaccinations, those that haven't gone out. We've also seen students, because this is obviously a university community. There's, your Wits University, your UJ, and other colleges that are, call Auckland Park or the area home. So everybody is welcome here, 18 years going upwards. We've seen that age cohort is also quite strong here, students coming out. But I've also got quite an interesting story, a gentleman here with me. He's from all the way in Pretoria in Montana. Also, I suppose the convenience of this pop-up site that is here. But let me just speak to him, Mr. Ben Mutabe, and just ask him how why did he decide to use this particular vaccination site, considering that he is from all the way in Montana. Ndede, thank you so much for talking to us. Can you just please tell us, you're from Pretoria, you're here, what brings you here?
No, I'm from Pretoria. This morning when I wake up in the morning, normally I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, and then from there 6 o'clock I'm watching the news from SABC. Well, I was watching the news in SABC, then I heard that the staff from SABC, they said, whoever can come to SABC. This place is open for everyone for vaccination. That's why I'm here.
And which one are you going to opt for?
Which one?
Are you getting a Pfizer vaccine, or are you going to get Johnson & Johnson? The single one is Johnson & Johnson, and Pfizer's the double dose.
The single one first.
Thank you so much, Ntate. As you've heard there, Nzinga, the gentleman just saying to us that he's definitely going to go for the Johnson & Johnson, that he heard this on the news this morning, and on his way to Johannesburg, he decided why not stop by and get, vaccinated. And that's, you can see the power of people getting the information. I mean, earlier on, we did speak to Mr. Given Curry, and he said to us that he feels that, we've heard that there's a certain type of hesitancy around men wanting to get the vaccination, saying that that's not necessarily true, but saying that it's important to get, information out there as well as access to vaccinations. But we have seen the various provincial governments doing their part to ensure that, vaccination sites are accessible to people. We've seen tribal councils become vaccination sites. We've seen taxi ranks. Where we've seen, various community halls, government doing their part to ensure that South Africans have access to vaccines, and also, the surety that the vaccines are not running out. There's quite a large number that is there, but South Africans are encouraged to come and vaccinate so that the country and as well as people can get back to the normal business of life. And we can also see those various sectors opening up, as you've seen the various stories that we've done, various sectors saying that it's important for their survival to see the economy opening up fully so that we can get back, to working as a country, to getting to where we were pre-COVID. And it's back to you, Nzinga.
Right, it's time for a short break.